Let's integrate audio and video into our web page. First, to include audio, we need to add a new tag called audio along with src attribute. In the source attribute, you provide the location of the audio file. Here we have a audio file in our asset folder, audio.mp3. After saving the file and viewing it in the browser, you may not immediately see the audio elements on the page. This is because we haven't enabled controls attribute. The controls attribute is a boolean attribute, meaning that if the property is present, it considered true, otherwise it is false. So it will show the default audio elements which has play, pause, seek button and volume button. So we can support multiple formats for our audio files such as mp3, .wav and .ogg to ensure compatibility with various browsers. In a case a browser doesn't support particular audio format, we can provide these alternate options also. How can we add this? To achieve this, we utilize source element inside the audio tag along with src and type. So the source we have to give here the source value and we need to remove it from the audio tag. What will be the audio type? So we have to give here audio mp3. So if the browser doesn't support audio element itself, you can have this fallback information. So if the browser doesn't support, this information will be visible in the browser. Now add video into our page. To add this video, we need to add a video tag along with source attribute. So here we have one video in our assets folder. By default, the video elements rendering is based on its original width and height. For videos, we can provide width and height attributes, especially if the video resolution is large. So here with 400, maybe we can change it to 600. So just like audio, here for video also we can support multiple formats such as MP4, WebM and OGG. So same like audio, we need to add source element inside the video tag, source along with src and type. So here just move this source inside the source element and remove the source from video tag and give the type as video mp4. So same for other types as well. So same the fallback information also we can provide if the browser doesn't support video element. So for video, there is one more attribute called poster. So poster attributes specify an image to be shown while the video is downloading or until user hits the play button. Similar to how we provide thumbnails on YouTube video, we can include thumbnails for our video using the poster attribute. So let's say here in assets we have one sample image just for a sample. So this thumbnail by default it shows when we click the thumbnail image gone and video will be played. Both audio and video elements have few common attributes called preload, autoplay, muted and loop. We can control the loading behavior of audio and video using preload attribute, which offers options like auto, metadata and none. So here metadata means it only loads the metadata of that. Here the metadata is the length of the video, and none do not preload any data. So data should only be loaded when the playback starts. So auto means the browser will decide whether we should download the full video or only metadata or none based on the network speed and device capabilities, those things. There are three more properties: autoplay, muted and loop. Autoplay attribute is used in HTML audio and video, will automatically play after page loads successfully. This autoplay attributes of HTML might not work in the latest browser like Google Chrome and other due to strict autoplay policy that aims to improve user experience and prevent website from playing audio video automatically without user consent. Why the autoplay has restriction is one is for bad user experience. Unexpected audio and video can be disruptive, especially on mobile device in a public place. Autoplay media can consume data on limited or metered connections without user consent. And the power drain, autoplay can drain power on mobile device. But autoplay only works if the media is muted. If we add a muted property, so the volume will be 0 here. So when we just save this, So you can see browser, the video automatically plays with the muted. And there is one more property called loop. So when you include loop, the audio or video elements will continuously repeat playing once it finishes. So this is commonly used for background music or ambient sounds on web pages. That's it for audio and video. In our next section, we will look into HTML list.